Follow-up discussion on trigonometry. In the last video, we learned the values of 0 to 690, and then we compare with the conventional table what we have seen so far, like sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is 1 by 2, and so on. Now, with the help of Excel, we are going to explore beyond 90, and we're going to find out the values of till 360 and more, right? To do that, I have taken the simple template, and I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna create this value. So delete this one. And one thing we have learned that angle must be converted into degree to work better in Excel. For example, let's say you have 30 is the angle, and it must be converted into degree using the formula called radians. Convert degrees to radians. And then with the help of this, you will be able to, let's say degree is 0.52. With the help of this, you will be able to convert and apply the formula. For example, sine and sine, this is the value. And let's say we know degree of angle sine 30 is equal to zero point 0.5. It is automatically given, right? Let's say I'm just using directly. You see, it is giving different answer. Why? Because we have not converted to degree, right? One of the important thing is that we must convert to degree using the radians function, right? It's supposed to hit and give that right answer, right? So we have given like 30, but it is the right answer is zero point 0.5, but it is end up giving the value of incorrectly, right? This is one thing we need to be careful. Okay, now what I'm doing it, I'm gonna go over and start the values of 0, right? And I will give an increment of 15 every time, 50, 30, and so on. And I will drag it down all the way to 360. This is done. So if we want to use directly using the formula, is fine. For example, let's say first I will convert to radians and then sine of, sorry, first I will convert to radians, that is degree, and then I will convert, I will use the formula, and then two times I will close this formula, right? This is perfect, right? This is one way of doing it. And instead, what you can do is that you can convert formally and then apply everywhere, right? So instead of applying every time a radians formula, you can apply one time, and then that value you can substitute across the board, right? That's what we are going to do it. Radians 0. So this 0 angle is degree, from the degree point of view is 0. And then let's say degree of angle is 90, that is 1.57 degree, right? And it goes on. And we have taken the value till 360 degree. Now with the help of this, we'll be able to use this as a point and then convert into sine cos tan, right? So let's say sine, I'm going to use this, and cos, cos, I'm going to use this. Similarly, tan we know tan 0 is 0. Let's see. Once it is done, so now sine, cos, tan formula we have applied, and then all I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna just click here and populate the values. Now all the values have been populated. Now you see that a couple of values being shown differently for tan, right? So one is 90, and then you will find like one is 270, right? 90 and 270 is given because this is something like infinite value. So what you can say not defined example, okay? Or infinite, we can say, right? This is the one. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw the sinusoidal form, right? You will find amazing charts, right? So we are also going to do the charts also as well. Let's learn. All I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna select this value, go to insert, go to recommended chart. You will find that this is perfect sinusoidal chart has come, right? Either like this, this way, this is a most perfect one. This is one, right? You will find various things, right? Even the colorful one you can have, right? So you will find it various thing. Let what I will do, I will go back to recommended chart, And let's say I need this, I'll use this one. So this is proper 360, right? Let's say if you wanted to have, let's say till let's say 720, right? Two sinusoidal should come, right? All I'm gonna do is that I will go till 720, and similarly I will just replicate this value, and then I'll come back to this graph later. Okay, and then what I'm doing it, I'm just selecting these three and then dragging it down, right? That means ideally we need to have two sinusoidals. Of course, this has given this as a value. We're gonna say not define. We're gonna say not define. Now let's see that sine value. Okay, and insert, go to recommended chart. Now you see one sinusoidal, two sinusoidal. Perfect. It has given two sinusoidal, right? So you see this is, we are talking about sine 0 to 1. And then if you want further, because we have given 15 as a 1, right? So major as maybe maximum is fine. And then what we can say 15, every 15, right? So 15 and perfect 30 and all that, right? So this is great, right? So this is all about sine. Let's do for cos, and then we'll do overlaid also as well. Let's do for cos. Now you see that the cycle is reverse, right? So this is cos. And let me visualize the same thing. I'm gonna select this value and give the distance of 15, major as 15, and I will keep that maximum as same. So this is for cos, right? And the one which we did it before, that is for sine. I will take that value. I'll cut this up and bring this value here, bring this chart here, and this is for sine, and which we saw what I'll say equal to, I will select this. I'll say equal to, select this cell, or I can just simply type, okay, I can simply type sine, and then this is cos, right? So you see the difference between these two charts. You see the sine is starting, because sine 0 is 0, right? It's starting proper sinusoidal. And if you look at the cos, I will just remove all the grid lines so that it is easy. Okay, so you see that sine 0 is 0 and it is starting like this sinusoidal. And we know cos 0 is 1, right? It's vertically it is starting like this, right? So now if you want both the things together, how to do, right? Very simple. And the same way, what you can do is that you can just select these charts. I'll keep it here and select both the table. Let's do for tan also. You see the tan is coming like this, like a pulse wave, right? So this is tan, right? And because this is the sine divided by cos is tan, right? So this is tan. Now what we can do is that I will just keep it at the end. I'll keep it here, and I will just double click on this, go to property, and then I'll say do not move, right? I'll lock this up. Similarly, double click on this, go to property, and do not move this. And similarly, this one, double click, do not move. Yeah, this is fantastic. And then what I will do, I will just go back and select both the sine and cos together, so that we can see both the values are being congruent or both are joining together. How we can see insert recommended charts. No, this is perfect, perfect, right? You can see the scatter one, the scatter you see here. So this is cos, like we know is a cos, and this is sine, right? Sine goes in horizontal, cos goes in vertical. In the school time we have learned, right? So now we can just visualize this step using this one, sine and cos, right? So let's say you want a bit of formatting, you can still see, and all that you will be able to do. Let's say this is one format, right? And if you want to change, let's say if you, I'm going back to the recommended chart. Let's say we don't need this. I'm just selecting one more time. I'm going to recommended chart. This is, if you want like this, you can also get it. Like if you want like sinusoidal one, you can get it. And then if you want like this, you can get it. And various charts you will be able to do that. Let's, for now, what we will do, we will just keep it only this chart. We'll go to scatter, right? We'll have only the dot chart like this, right? So, or you can have like this. So you see various charts you are getting it under the scatter because both are variable, right? The best chart to choose is scatter. So you can have, this is one format, this is one format, and then you can go back and just change this format like this, right? It became a proper circle. And if you want like this, like a bubble chart like this has become very hefty. And if you want like this, like a bubble chart, you have a bubble chart also, right? So this is perfect. This is on the vertical side you have cos, and the horizontal side you have sine. Let's say you want to see in the sinusoidal, then you come back here, and maybe can just come back to chart again, because it is already, I have selected the template, so it is giving only that related template. Let's say you have this chart, both sine and cos are coming together, right? So you can see here. So this is perfect. This is sine and this is cos, right? Both the charts we have given together, right? Sine and cos. I'm just giving the sine and cos, right? Two sinusoidals we have given this. Right? Like this, you will be able to customize it. For example, let's say if you wanted to make it more like this, you will be able to do, like say starting from zero, it goes like this, and then it like a bell curve, right? It goes down, and then this is another sinusoidal, another one, and it goes on, right? So you let me know which format you like the most, and like this, it doesn't have a wave, but it is given all values, right? This is one format, and this is not looking good, very good. And you can have this format, and the one which I like the most is this one, right? You can see here, this is sine and this is cos. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, subscribe my channel. You have wonderful day ahead.